Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Leinenkugel's Big Butt Doppelbock Bavarian style beer. Okay, well, I have some soup with it, you know, like it's still cold here in winter. It's winter. New Campbell's Chunky Hamburger, Chunky Mushroom Swiss Burger. Oh well, you know, a big corporate soup with a big corporate beer, which I'm currently arguing with people on Facebook, Beer Drinkers United, and whatever, about corporate beer. April 6, 2015. Okay, now they're saying on the website, this is for spring, and it's available from January to March. Okay, dear Miller Brewing Company, Leinenkugel, that's not spring. January to March is winter. Spring starts in March, okay? So you're phasing this out when spring is coming in. So I want to get that straight. Just helping y'all out. All right, twist cap, that's convenient. I bought this at Mathern's supermarket, which this is the first time this beer has ever been sold. Ooh, nice vapor, smoke. This is the first time this beer has been sold at Mathern's that I'm aware of, and the manager was aware of. He decided to start selling a lot more singles, as per my recommendation. But we want to, going to do a lot of work on that coming up, expanding the singles. Thick beige head and a copper appearance. Okay, now I was befuddled by this beer for a few reasons. They're saying it's a Doppelbock. And I said, when I saw the beer, he showed it to me yesterday when it came in. And I was like, 5.8 Doppelbock? I'm going to let that set for a minute because I think more aroma will come out. Let's see. 5.8% alcohol, 14 international bitterness units. They use 5 barley malts, including Munich and chocolate barley malt, Mount Hood, and cluster hops. It's an okay score on Beer Advocate, like a C. A 44 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 27 out of 100 for the style. So, kind of blah. Now, bad. But anyway, also another thing. They said they brought this beer back, right? So I started doing research, going through my old files of the 1990s stuff from Miller, and they had a beer called Leinenkugel's Genuine Bock. And I have some paperwork on it, a fact sheet that Miller sent me, and it said they estimate that it came out around 1937. Even Leinenkugel's wasn't sure, you know? So going on 80 years. But they never did list the alcohol, but I think that the Leinenkugels Genuine Bock, that recipe was brought back as this, and they just changed the name to Big Butt Doppelbock, and they show the two rams butting heads, you know, big butt. Okay, but to me, a Bock is not a Doppelbock is not 5.8. It would be like in the 7% or higher range is what I'm thinking, like the La Rosa from Birra Moretti, right? So, oh yeah, I'm not describing the beer. The aroma is neutral. I don't smell anything, and I hate to say that, but I don't. The flavor, bready, a little syrupy, sweet, slight, yeah, like molasses type thing. Slight though, you know, it's not overt. It's very mellow, okay? I'm not saying it's bad, but like it's not bad. It tastes good, pretty good, but it's not a bold flavor by any stretch of the imagination. I was reading video reviews. I was reading written reviews, and I forgot to check to see if there's any video reviews for this, so I'll look that up. And people were saying, you know, it's not that much different than Amberbock from Michelob, and that's 5.2%. yeah, it isn't really, might have, you know, it doesn't have more flavor, it just has a slightly altered flavor. Hard to figure out. But I knew, I said no. I checked the Zithology page on Anheuser-Busch. Now, Anheuser-Busch has, no matter what you think about the company, they have an extensive Zithology section on their own website. It's pages and pages, like 8 chapters. It's a book. It's an online book, 8 chapters about beer. Zithology, the study of beer. And I checked the style chapter, and it said Doppelbock would be between 7 and 12, something like that, percent alcohol. So I said I knew this wasn't correct. So, you know, the mouthfeel, actually you don't know, right? I'm telling you. The mouthfeel is medium, not slick or anything. And the finish is crisp, clean, and refreshing. I'm wondering how different this is from their creamy dark, which if it ever comes around here again, I'd like to get it in a single. I just didn't want to lay out for the whole variety pack last year. It's nice. I mean, I'll give it a B. There's a little something extra in it, and I don't know what it is, but it's like B plus. Very good. And I think if I drank a whole 6-pack, you know, not at once, but over a week or so, and I thought about it, it would improve. So I'm gonna be fair and say B plus. This soup is really good. Plus they have a lot of good sales with this stuff. You can get them like 3 for $5. But when I'm thinking of Doppelbocks, I'm thinking of things like Birra Moretti La Rosa, or Eyinger Celebrator, right? Or Paulon or Salvatore, or this EKU 28. This is 11%, right? So, yeah, and it says right here, malt liquor. Michael Jackson, the famous beer reviewer, called it a world classic. This is kind of an old bottle. I'm trying to age it in the fridge. Yeah, malt liquor, and that's a term that confuses so many people. Now they have the Doppelbocks tend to be like this, dark. You know, they're on the dark side, caramel colored. Now you do have Helles Doppelbocks, which are bright golden or blonde Doppelbocks. Something like a Beta Andy Gator, which to me is too nasty, or Ice House Edge. I know it uses adjuncts, but that's really here nor there. It is a what could be described as a Helles Doppelbock, or a Miller in Anheuser-Busch call them excuse me, high gravity lagers. Same thing, Helles Doppelbock would be this, and this has a lot more flavor than that, by the way. And this has a whole lot more flavor than that, or a whole lot of other things. That's why it's a world classic. But if you drink a bottle of this, woo, you're going to really experience what a Doppelbock is all about. So anyway, B plus, very good. Now, you know, not extraordinary, but I'm glad I tried it. The soup is very good. It's warming me up on this chilly day. So, laissez les bon temps rouler, good beer, and y'all come on down to New Orleans, University of New Orleans.